Good morning and welcome to this segment of the program. Inuagata no Sahai is still my name, and I'm always excited to come your way and make your day a premium value one. And today we are going to be looking at 5 ways to come out of your brand predicament. 5 ways to come out of your brand predicament. Excuse me. Now, businesses, fall victims of brand predicament when the brand experience they bring to the table falls short of the brand expectation they have aroused as a result of brand advertisement. Now, when you advertise, leveraging on all different advertisement platforms like this kind of platform, independent television, broadcast platform, leveraging on independent radio platform, leveraging on social media and even the print media on different kinds of platforms. When you advertise, leveraging on these platforms, you do it with the intent to create brand awareness. Now, something happened. As you are creating this brand awareness, you are equally making a brand promise. You are telling members of the public that this is what you have the capacity to deliver. This is a big challenge. Most businesses haven't made this brand, promise, arouse brand expectation from, advertisement that they did. Most of the time, the kind of experience they bring to the table, the experience they dispense does not match up with the brand expectation they have aroused from the brand promise that came up as a result of their brand advertisement. And this is now a brand predicament. It's a brand predicament because if I come to engage your service or buy your product, if I come to patronize you, and the experience you are giving to me is falling short of the expectation I have as a result of your advertisement, I will not want to patronize you the second time. And if there is no repeated patronage, how will businesses grow? I will not want to patronize you the second time. And the possibility of my not wanting to patronize you is made stronger by your competitors who are more than ready to give me value for my money and also treat me as the king that I am. And so this is a serious situation of brand predicament, a situation whereby brand experience falls short of brand expectation, falls short of brand promise. It's a serious brand predicament because customers will not want to patronize you the second time. And so this morning we are going to look at 5 ways that you can actually engage to come out of your brand predicament. And the number 1 way is this: stop advertising what you don't have the capacity to deliver. Your true brand is not in what you advertise. Your true brand is what you have the capacity to deliver. Your true brand is in what you deliver. So, if you cannot deliver that value by yourself, if you cannot deliver that value by partnering with someone else or partnering with another business, if you cannot deliver that value by outsourcing, there is no need to advertise it. I just said something very profound. Your true brand is not what you advertise. Your true brand is what you deliver, is what you have the capacity to deliver. So it's very important you take note of that point that will help you to come out of your brand predicament. The number 2 way to come out of your brand predicament, which is a kind of a stretching of number 1 or an extension of number 1, is under-promise and over-deliver. Under-promise and over-deliver. Now, it's always very amazing when you give your customer that beyond expectation experience, that wow surprise experience. Is always very powerful. It further endears them towards you. So when you are making a promise, when you are advertising, don't create an expectation, that at the end of the day, the result you will bring to the table, is far below the expectation that you have raised. So always ensure that you under-promise and over-deliver. So important. The number 3 way to come out of your brand predicament is to brand beyond visuals. BBV. Brand beyond visuals. Now, this is how I define branding. Branding is the strategic integration of elements of visual impression and attributes of retention. The equation must be balanced. You should be able to combine tools of visual impression plus attributes of retention. That is how it goes. So when you are going about your branding drive, it shouldn't just be focused on you ensuring that you have amazing logo, which is important, having beautiful color splash, very critical, also that aesthetic, business premises. All these are very important to draw attention. But if you are able to draw my attention with all these tools of visual impression, what will retain my attention, what will make me to come back over and over again, will no longer be those tools of visual impression or attraction. It will now be virtues of retention, attributes of retention. This is why it's so important you brand beyond visual. So in your branding drive, the focus shouldn't be just having elements or tools of visual impression. Also ensure that you are able to exhibit attributes and virtues of retention that will give you an amazing positive brand personality that will make customers want to patronize you over and over again. Then the fourth one is another BBV. The third one was a BBV called Brand Beyond Visuals. The fourth one is another BBV which says craft your business brand vision. Excuse me, craft your business brand vision. Now, your brand is what you are known for. Your brand is what comes to mind when your name is mentioned. Your brand is what people associate with you. So your business brand vision is the vision of what you want to be known for. It's the vision of how you want to be described. So it's very important to sit with yourself. If you are just starting out, begin to write down, how do I want the public to describe me? What do I want the public to associate with me? All these are very important. If you have a team, you have staff, you have employees, sit with them, craft your BBV, your business brand vision, and then make sure that it becomes part of your daily agenda. Make sure that you are now living it. It's so important. It will help you, a long way to see that you are able to come out of your brand predicament. Then the fifth one, which I will conclude with this morning, is to build your staff into your brand soldiers. And you do that through training. If you don't train them, you can't blame them. Build your employees into your brand soldiers. As brand soldiers, they will uphold your brand vision and core values. As brand soldiers, they will defend your brand. As brand soldiers, they will fight for your brand. As brand soldiers, they will live the essence of your brand. This happened through training. Those people that are called soldiers today in the military became so as a result of training. And so you should also ensure that you continuously train your people, build their capacity, make sure that you inculcate right values into them that will actually prepare them, position them to be able to make sure that they defend your brand, they fight for your brand, they live the essence of your brand as brand soldiers. This is so critical. We have just looked at 5 ways you can come out of your brand predicament. Remember, brand predicament is when you dispense brand experience that falls below brand promise or brand expectation. And the way to come out of it, the 5 points we have just looked at this morning is: number one, make sure that number one, stop advertising what you don't have the capacity to deliver. Number 2, under promise and over deliver. Number 3, brand beyond visuals. Number 4, craft your business brand vision. Number 5, make sure that you train your employees, your staff into brand soldiers. It's so important you reach me so that we can take this conversation to another level. Excuse me. We can take this discussion to another level. And my phone number is 080-6686-5060. The number is right there on the screen. Let me call it with the country code in case you are outside Nigeria and you want to reach me. +234 8066865060. The second one is there, is 080-529-29120. Let me call it out the country code: +234 8066-529, beg your pardon, +234 529-29120. So it's so important you reach me. Let's sit in my office, let's discuss, let's see how we can help you take things to the next level, and then you become an outstanding brand that customers will always want to do business with. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. When I return, I remain the amiable Inuarata no Sahai. Your day is so blessed. God bless you.